When most of us think about a landfill, this is what comes to mind. But there are dumps all over San Antonio, some in the most unlikely of places.
Most of these sites were not permitted sites.
Dr. Georgia Zanaris is one of the few people in San Antonio who know exactly where the more than 400 closed landfills are. They dot this map like a case of measles.
End of Laban Street, south of Culebra.
The Alamo Area Council of Governments maintains the map, but it's not very precise.
The only way you would know if it's exactly at that spot and what might be in them is to do borings.
And Zanaris hates the words closed landfills. She prefers to call them illegal dump sites. Some are just that, but others, like this 41-acre former site on the northwest side, are now dotted with homes.
The folks that are doing the project are supposed to, do the borings in their land and check it out if they think there was a problem there.
But if a developer doesn't think there's a problem, land is cleared, streets are laid, and houses go up.
That kind of puts your home right in the middle of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Gerald Holloway lives in a quiet neighborhood on the northwest side, right across from Adams Hill Elementary, and right in the middle of an old landfill, according to the ACOG map.
How much concern does that cause you?
But he isn't worried.
Well, it probably would if I was just moving into the area, but I've lived here for 25 years now, and I haven't had any big problem.
Holloway says he heard rumors about an old landfill after he'd already bought and moved in, and says a lot of his neighbors have had foundation problems, but no one has ever started digging to definitively find out. And the only way we would know if there's something dangerous in one of those old sites is if it bubbles up or leaks into one of our creeks.
Well, the River Authority is aware of that ACOG list.
Stephen Shower with the San Antonio River Authority says Sarah has 75 monitoring stations throughout the watershed which constantly monitor water. He says it's well documented people used to shore up creek and river banks with trash.
We haven't identified any real significant issues with regards to metals or organics compounds in the watershed, which would typically be what you would be concerned about coming out of those types of situations.
Dumping is no longer allowed, and the River Authority routinely flies over the watershed to make sure it's not happening, which is how they found this illegal tire dump and an open oil dumping pit not far from the river. The owners of both were forced to clean them up and fined.
We get all bent out of shape when we think there's trash under our property.
That's certainly understandable, especially if someone knew it was there before the home was bought. But for people like Gerald Holloway, what you can't see, hopefully, won't hurt you.
I can fix it the best I can, and if the house splits in half, falls apart, then time to worry about it.